You ready to say good morning? You ready to say good morning? Say good morning. Good morning, everyone. Look here. Look at the camera. Look. Gotta say good morning. Say good morning. Say hi. Hi. Good morning. Say hello. Hello. All right. Let's play our video.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 yeah, go, 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 yeah, go, go, go.
All right. Welcome, welcome. See who we got. If anybody's going to come on this morning, it's nice and early. It's 7:48 on Thursday morning, February the 23rd. Let me get you a weather. Just a minute. We're going to look up the weather. It is 64 here in South Georgia and partly cloudy. With a high of 83 and a low of 61. So very pleasant temperatures here in South Georgia. Okay. Stop now. You got to say hi to the people. Hi. No, you can't play with cords and stuff. No, we're not going to be that close to the computer, so you can't get it all. You can't get it all. Here. There's nothing on here you can mess with today. So we'll just wait, give it a few minutes. Hi, always loyal. Welcome in. My grandbaby says hello. Hello, hello, hello. This is a beautiful Thursday morning. Say I woke up. I'm still a little under the weather, but I feel pretty good. Well, we get up at 6. I get up at 5:30 and pick her up around 6:15. Then we come back to my house, and so she's had breakfast and she's been playing. Yes, it is. It's a beautiful day here in South Georgia. But I thought I would come on for a little bit this morning if she cooperates. And so far she has. Yeah, you're cooperating. Yes, you are. I just want to show some slides. This first one I made up for the hotline numbers. This is the one for addiction help, domestic violence. And we have the child abuse hotline number, suicide and crisis lifeline numbers, the National Hope Line Network for suicide prevention. And then we have a grief hotline from the Samaritans. a depression hotline from SMAHSA, and the National Youth Crisis Hotline. So those are always good to have handy on a slide that I can just pop up if I need to. If the conversation goes into any of those areas and I feel like we need to have a hotline number, I can just pull those slides up. So that was something I worked on. I'm also making a few other different slides and videos. Oh, you're saying cheese? You're going to take your own picture? You going to take a picture? Well, I'll be doggone. She has got it on there. She has got the camera on. Take a picture. Oh, and you had photo. Okay, go ahead. Here, take a picture of me and Granny and you. Say hello. Smile. Smile. We'll send those to your Nana. We'll send those to Nana. Say Nana is still in Alaska. They're in Fairbanks now, I believe. And they had went to see the Northern Lights, and I think they did see them yesterday or night before last. I'm not sure the time difference there in Alaska. But anyway, they were able to see them. So it will be a good bucket list trip for them that they actually did get to see them. Oh, you changed it? So what's everybody else doing this morning? Anybody got any fun plans for today or for the weekend? My daughter has a party Friday night to go to from her school. It's being put on by the school district because her school was on some kind of list where they weren't doing as well as they should have last year. And this year they've improved enough. They've gotten off of that list. And so they're throwing them a big fancy party at their conference center here. Catered dinner, full bar. I mean, the whole 9 yards. So that's going to be a lot of fun for her on Friday night. And so I will have the baby spend the night. Got it? Oh, she's just taking photos. Say cheese. Now, how many 18-month-olds do you know that can actually get a phone to go onto the camera, and then be not slow motion? No, do a photo. And actually go on here and actually be able to take selfies and to know to say cheese when you take your picture. It's amazing how fast they grow. Cheese. Yeah. Cheese. There's your blanket and your remote. So look up. You have to bring it up to see your face. There you go. Cheese. Are you having fun taking your picture? Oh, now you got a picture of Granny's arm. Cheese. Always Loyal says hi. Can you say hi back? Can you wave and say hi? I say hi. Say good morning. You're too busy taking your own picture, aren't you? Cheese. Can Granny take a picture? You want to take a picture with Granny? Here we go. Oh, you got it turned around the wrong way. Okay, ready? Say hi. There, we did it. Yay. Cheese, yes. Oh my goodness. She's just clicking away. There's no telling what pictures I'm going to have. Yeah, there's no telling what pictures. Cheese. Oh, cheese. You're so silly. Okay, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. Oh, don't get stuck with your finger on there. Take 50 million pictures of the same thing. Yeah, we got to delete that. Wait. Uh-oh. Oh, goodness. Okay. Get your remote. Yeah, I don't normally go live this early, especially not when I have the baby. But she was in an extremely good mood this morning, so I thought I might be able to go live. I didn't know if anybody would be awake or not. Oh, she is taking a gazillion pictures. No, you can't have the mouse. Here. No. Well, you can come back up here. You want to come back up? You want to come back up here? Okay. Yes. Hold on. Let's delete some of these. And you can take some more. Okay. Oh, goodness. Okay. I don't really have too much to talk about. I thought I'd have more people come in this morning. Guess it might be too early for people. Uh-oh. I don't know what you're turning on there, but we're going to get copyright strikes from having different noise in the background. I do. Harold is a hoot. I'm telling you. He is a hoot. I saw you up there right before I went to bed. I commented and told y'all I was going to bed. But I knew he was going to be up late because he was having a good time. Yes. Yes. Bye. Bye. Oh. Don't keep turning that sound on. No, you can't do that. Don't do that. But it is funny. Yes. Was he the only one singing, or did he get other people up there to sing too? Thank you. Yes. Thank you. She is beautiful to me. She is beautiful to me. Good morning. Yes. The baby is the star, and I'm just the co-host. Yes, indeed. Good morning, Widow. How are you doing? I decided I would go on for a few minutes this morning since she was in an extremely good mood this morning. I thought I might be able to come on for a little bit. I haven't posted it yet. Whoops. I haven't posted it yet, Widow, but I am going to do the support groups on Tuesday and Thursday at 10 a.m. if people want to come at that time. So maybe that'll work out better for some people, especially people with kids. And the kids go to school. You're up on the big screen TV, Widow said. There you go, up on the big screen. She was taking pictures of herself and actually doing a pretty good job and saying, cheese, cheese. Good morning. Welcome in. I think some people are waking up. Wake up on this beautiful Thursday morning. Hello, Relevant. I can never say that name good. Eloise, right? I think that's right. Yeah, she was in an extremely good mood this morning. So she was eating breakfast and up on the couch watching TV. And I said, oh, let me try to go live this morning while she's in a good mood. And she's played with the remote. She's played with my phone. Now she's playing with the tablet. Uh-oh. This has to go on there, baby. There you go. She keeps doing this where she's disabling things because she pushes too many buttons. Yes, they definitely know how to work electronics. Doesn't take them long for them to figure it out. Oh, now it's disabled for 5 minutes. Yeah. You're going to have to wait on that one. Where's the other one? Oh. It's all right. You can play with the phone. Yeah. We have to wait for that one. You disabled it. Okay, you want to get down? All right. Okay, thank you. You going to play or are you going to get back up? Oh, you're going to get back up? Okay, she's got this thing with blankets. When my daughter was little, and I can't remember exactly how old she was, but probably about this age, I was able to use all different blankets with her. And all of a sudden one night when I put her to bed, she only wanted this one particular blanket. It was one of the thermal baby blankets that had the satin trim around it. And it was a real pastel. Okay, honey. Cheese. It was a real pastel green, like a mint green. And it became Green Blankie. And Green Blankie actually had his own personality. And after that, she wouldn't take any other blanket. It had to be that green blanket. Even though I had a white blanket that was the exact same. Good morning, Norma. Yes, just like Linus. And so my daughter's 25 years old. She still has Green Blankie. She balls it up and puts it under her head at night when she sleeps. And her husband, when they first met, all right, you taking a gazillion pictures, girl. When her and her husband first met, she told him about Green Blankie. And he was like, I'm okay with that, you know. So Green Blankie has been a part of their lives the whole time that they've been together. 8 years. Mwah. Almost 8 years. Anyway, so are you kissing? Are you kissing? So this little lady right here has started calling her blankets baby. They're her baby. And she doesn't care. I have one at my house and one in my car. Allison has one in her house and in her car. And she doesn't mind and doesn't really care which blanket it is right now that she has. Just that she has a blanket. And she calls it her baby and she carries it around. And when we don't have it up here with us, you know, she'll say, oh, baby, baby. And this is what she means. She wants her blanket. Yes, those were very popular baby blankets back 25 years ago. And they had it in yellow. And the reason I got green and white, I had bought those before I found out I was having a girl. And I wanted neutral colors. And actually that pastel mint green has become my daughter's favorite color because of that. And it no longer has any of that trim. It's all, went away. And the blanket itself is paper thin and has holes in it, and is now more of a grayish color than a green color. Revelant says, my twins each have a blanket they can't sleep without. A little At a little over a year old, my son would cry at the washer and dryer and wait for it. Oh my God, watching it go round and round, crying, so sad. Yes, Allison did that as well. I would have to, because she took the blanket everywhere too. Okay, what? You can't do nothing with it. I don't want you to turn the thing off. Let me take the battery out. I know it's not as fun when the battery is out, but that way you won't cancel us. Yes. And you won't turn it off to where people can't see you. There you go. Okay. Yes, I would love to have their energy. Wow. So are there any other multiples in that set of 12 kids? Or is it just the last two? You already had 10 and then you had twins. Eloise, what are you doing Friday evening around 7 o'clock? Wouldn't you love to be my special guest and come on and we could talk about your 12 kids? That would be so much fun. And I've got a couple emails out for people, for people who want or might want to be on my show, but I haven't heard anything back from them yet. So tomorrow night, I may not have a guest. But if you're available, maybe, you might come on and do it. That would be great. Hello, Peaches. And you can, dress up as Eloise, or you can come as yourself, or you can even do it with the camera off. I don't care. However you want to do it. But I would love to hear the story of how you have 12 kids. I think that's amazing. I wanted to have a house full, and that wasn't in the cards. Let me fix that for you. Let Granny fix it. That wasn't in the cards for us. I took 10 years of infertility to have my daughter. Then I tried another 5 years to have another one, and I couldn't. And then I had to have a hysterectomy. So I only have the one, and so far only one grandchild. But I love a big family. I would just love it. Hi, Peaches. How are you this morning? Yeah, she's truly blessed. Truly blessed. Oh. Yes, definitely check with him. And you can come on later if you need to. I'm going to start at 7 o'clock, but I can do trivia or something, until you're available. Whatever, however you would do it. Everybody loved having you on the showcase the other night with the crafts and all. And I would love to have you as my special guest and just get to talk to you and let people get to know you a little bit more. Okay, what? Phone? Mouse? Yes? 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 Say yes. She says yes. So cute. You want to get down with it? Are you getting fancy? Okay. Go in the chair. There you go. She'll sit in the recliner for a minute. Let's see. Peach says, I had to have my tubes tied after having Seth, or I'd have another, and I'm okay. I went to bed at 9:30 and got up at 3:40. So yay. Good for you, Peaches. I'm glad you got some rest. Widow says, no, I don't want a house full. I used to, but then I got sick. But my oldest and my youngest are 19 years apart. Then they are 10 years apart. Wow. Aw, I know. She does look like me, doesn't she? And a lot of her baby pictures actually look more like my baby pictures than my daughter's baby pictures. And my daughter, when she was little, actually looked more like my sister. Like she could have been my sister's child, which is really freaky. But, that's how genetics are. Sometimes, we don't have a perfect match. Um, Oh, wow. That's your son's name, Seth, as well. Wow. See, it's such a small world. And when we talk to each other and we find out things about each other, that just makes us realize how small it really is and how much alike people are. Yeah, it is crazy sometimes. And you'll think, oh, I have nothing in common with that person. And then you start to get to know somebody and you're like, oh my gosh, look at all these things we have in common. My granddaughter has gone off to my bedroom to see my dog. Anais Marie. Oh, here she comes. What are you doing in there? Were you saying hi to Clo Clo? Yeah, Clo Clo? Oh, now she has to go back. See her some more. My dog's name is Chloe, and sometimes I'll call her Clo Clo. And Anais couldn't say Chloe or Clo Clo, but she could say Coco. So she pretty much calls her Coco, Clo, something, like that. Yeah, that's how it is sometimes, Widow. And then sometimes it's like with me. My grandbaby's baby pictures look more like my baby pictures because we both had the darker hair and the chubby cheeks and the double chin. That runs in my family genetically. Yeah, it's Anna East, and it's like Anna from Frozen, and then like East without the T sound, and it's actually a French name. And my daughter is spelling it Anais, and the I, she puts the 2 dots on it. And so my son-in-law actually had picked out the name Anais from a character in a book that he read long before he ever met my daughter. And then once he met my daughter, he had told her if I ever have a daughter, I'm going to name her Anais. And that was fine. But when she was pregnant and she had him write it down, we weren't pronouncing it Anais. We were pronouncing it Anais, which is still a nice name, but we weren't really 100%. Good morning, Miss T. We weren't 100%, good with Anais. Well, I love Paris. Oh, she let the doggy out. Well, here's the dog. Come here. What did you do? You got the treats and you got the dog out. Chloe says, I don't mind her letting me out. Anyway, so I love everything, French and Paris and all of that. And so when we found out it was a French name, then we loved it and we loved the pronunciation. And then my middle name is Marie. And so I had given my daughter Allison Marie. And so she did Anais Marie. So we carried the Marie, and Marie is a French name as well. So we kind of carry that on, through. Okay, I'm going to have to pause just a moment and put this dog back in the bedroom. Say bye, Chloe. Say bye, Chloe. Okay, I'll be right back. Why'd you let Chloe get out? Huh? Let's put her back. You're getting too big and too smart. Yeah. Oh, you want to get the tree? All right, let's go. No, no, no. Come on. Come on. Get the baby. Get the blanket. Get the baby. Oh. Yeah, she's getting just too smart where she can open the kennel door. Nope. This one? Yes. You can tell when she gets what she wants. She's so happy. But yes, she is a handful. Yes. She does. It but she's so smart. It's like I can teach her something so easy. I'm gonna start. Whoops. All right, get the pieces. It went way over there. Okay. I'm gonna start working like doing towards preschool. I think when she turns 2. Right now we're trying to do potty training. She hasn't got the hang of it yet. She hasn't got the hang of actually doing the pee in the potty yet. She's wearing pull-ups and we're normally doing dresses. Today she's got on shorts, but normally dresses, so it's easy with the pull-up. But I haven't caught her and got her to actually pee in the potty yet. She'll sit on the potty chair and we talk about going potty, but it hasn't happened yet. So I'm not rushing it. We're not getting upset about it or anything like that. Yeah, maybe she's just not quite ready yet. So we're still working on that. But I would like to have her be potty trained by the time she's 2. And then I would like to go ahead and start doing like a little bit of preschool with her. Yes, she's singing. What were you singing? Huh? Get the mouse. Get the mouse. Oh, my phone. My phone is what you dropped. Here. Here. Oh, remote. You want the remote? You want the phone? Yeah, and I have a couple of books. We read a lot. And I have a couple of going to the potty books too. Oh, can you sneeze? Can you sneeze for us? Sneeze. Achoo. Do a chew. Achoo. Achoo. Oh, we got to use the inside voice. We got to do shh. 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 Got to be quiet. That's right. Thank you. What else do you know how to do? What else do you know how to do? Oh, she knows Itsy Bitsy Spider. Want to do Itsy Bitsy Spider? Okay. Watch your hands. Itsy Bitsy Spider climbed up the water spout. Out, down came the rain and washed the spider out. Up came the sun and dried up all the rain. And Itsy Bitsy Spider came up the water spout. Yes, very good. Want to sing Row, Row, Row Your Boat? Yeah. Row, row, row your boat Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. And she also likes Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Oh, you ready to get down? Okay. She'd be even happier if I'd let her have her TV on with. She likes the simple songs, but I don't want to get a copyright strike because then I have to clear out all the audio. I don't want to have to do that. Oh, back with the blanket. Okay. Okay, up we go. I definitely have more upper arm strength since she weighs 20 pounds. So it's like doing a little arm workout every time I have to lift her up. Oh, I dropped it. I dropped it that time. Okay, careful. No, what did you do? What did you do? There we go. Oh, you started my slide. We'll take that down. That's cute, Widow. Here. No? This one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, she definitely keeps me busy, but she follows me around. I can still do just about everything I can do without her here. I do take advantage when she does take a nap. And yeah, she clicked on that. She wanted to share those the screen for sure. But I do take advantage when she takes a nap. And I get done as much as I can get done while she's napping, unless I'm not feeling good. And then I nap right along with her. My sugar was back down pretty good this morning. So I hope I'm over the worst of the virus, whatever it was that was making me sick. And hopefully now I just have to get some food back in me and build my strength back up, and then I'll be good to go. So like, hi, telling them all hi, yes. Oh, you're telling them bye. Don't tell them bye yet. Bye. No. Okay, but we're not done yet. So I would like to go swimming Saturday in the morning time. The pool opens at 10 o'clock, so I can go get a nice swim in. Yeah, I remember you saying that, Norma. No, and I didn't make the broccoli soup. I ended up eating chicken noodle soup, and that didn't really go over that well either on my stomach. So maybe I'll make the broccoli soup today or tomorrow. Yes, Widow, you didn't know I swim. I go to the pool. Oops, there, I broke the mouth open again. Go get the pieces. I go to the Y and swim, and I mostly walk in the water and tread water in the deep end, but I do actually swim a little bit. And then they also have a jacuzzi hot tub, and so I'll go in that, and that really helps my back and loosen up my joints, and I really enjoy it. But my insurance company pays for it 100%. So, well, the pool is outside, but see, it's been getting up into the 80s here, and they do have a dome cover over it. I have a video on my channel about it, about swimming at the Y. And they do that so that you can swim all year round. They have a cover over it, and they heat the water, and so it's really nice. And then when it's summertime, of course, they don't have the cover over it, or they don't heat it anymore. Yes, and that's the reason I started going to do it always, was because I needed the to get my mobility better. Yeah, it's great. It's been great for me. I mean, I can work out as well, but I'm not that good with that. If I had somebody there with me to do it, I might like it better, but by myself, I don't really like it. But I can do the swimming on my own. I like that. Okay. What is it? What do you want? What do you want? You want some of my lemon water? Here, have some water. Ooh, that had lemon in it. You like lemon? She'll eat a lemon. Mmm, lemon water. Yummy, yummy. Okay, good job. There, can you say hi again? Hi. No. Oh, checking convictions. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, this is my sweet granddaughter, Anais Marie. Oh, she wants down. Okay, we'll go down. If you have to go down and be fussy, go ahead. What is it you want? Is it night time? You want to go night night? Okay, you want to go night night. I'm gonna put her down for a minute. I'll be right back. It's like she wants to do it, but then she doesn't like being in there by herself. Okay. Okay, ladies, I'm back. She'll be all right. She'll calm down in just a minute. She's ready to go back to sleep. See, that's the only thing I hate about having to get her up so early in the morning is that then she's, still tired. She hasn't had a chance to really get all her sleep done. And then I have to wake her up. Well, you are creative, uh, widow, very creative. But yeah, we can get you an opening, a video, whatever you want. Um, Oh, you did. I canceled all the pictures she took today. She took a bunch of them. Oh my goodness. Checking convictions, you must be up north. Or are you overseas? I don't I don't know where everybody lives yet. So it's hard for me. Getting a text in from my daughter. Hold on. Let's see what's going on with her today. Oh, I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if I can show it. She just sent me this text. This is outside her classroom, a goose, some ducks. And she says, new student, McGoose. She's always talking about getting new students. And anyway, cute. The things she feels like she needs to share with me, that's the kind of relationship we have. She shares anything and everything with me. I'm usually her first call, no matter what. I have found out things before her husband, and definitely before other, family members. I have had to tell her to hang up with me and call your husband and then call me back. Things like that, because her first instinct is always to call mama. Oh. And it's kind of, you want to have a close relationship with your children, but on the same token, you want them to make relationships with other people as well. But I'll never want her to change being close to me. She replied. Okay. But I'll never want her to stop being close to me. I'll always want that. And I hope that, my granddaughter is always close to me as well. All right, what's wrong with you now, Mouse? Well, she's my only one, and we're that close, I think, because of the infertility I went through trying to have her, that she just really was a dream come true, a blessing that I had prayed for and waited for. And so I had definitely wanted to be close with her. But back then I had to work, and I couldn't do everything that I do with the baby now, for sure. And I think my daughter's actually a little jealous of that. Yes, always loyal. I am a mama bear. I told y'all that yesterday. If somebody was to do something to my daughter or my granddaughter, or really anybody that I cared about, I could kill them with my bare hands. And I would gladly spend the rest of my days in prison for doing that, because I know that's not right to do. But I also know that that's how deep my love goes for them. And I do feel responsible for them, and that I should take care of them if I can, if it's at all possible, that I can take care of them. And I tell you what, going through my divorce, yep, that's right. You did, widow. You called it. You told me I was a mama bear, and I definitely am. Um, but the I hate that. I let her play with this mouse, and then I can never get it to work right afterwards. So I have to try to figure out what is going on with it. Um, but I've had a wonderful, wonderful time being my daughter's mother, and I've loved every minute of it. And she has been the best as far as telling me things. There we go. Always through school, she would come home. There we go. Now I got it. Um, she would come home from school. She would tell me, who did what, who said what did this person wear, what did that person wear, who was good, who got in trouble, what they learned that day, everything. And all the way up through high school, through college. And I was the only person that she talked to she talked to her dad and she talked to her husband, but neither one of them would keep up with details as far as who was who and, what was going on like women do. We love the gossip and, we would keep up with all that. And I'd remember to ask her, how this one was doing or that one was doing. Exactly, Loyal. Communication. And so, that's how a lot of it just developed because she knew she could count on me to listen to her and to that she could be heard. And I would listen to her and I would, ask her questions, and I was generally involved. And so that's how I got involved with the Korean K-pop stuff because she liked it. And she would come and she would talk to me about it and tell me about it. And I'd say, well, show me. I don't know what it is. Show me what it is. And, everything. All through college, I helped her with all of her, major homework things that she had to do, her projects and all of that. Widow says, you can tell you love being a mama and a grandmom, and you have a beautiful glow around you. You love hard. I definitely love hard. I'm telling you, I really do. And that has gotten me in trouble in the past because sometimes people can't handle it. And also, like I loved my husband for 29 years. He was my knight in shining armor. And then all of a sudden he decides he's not happy and he walks out. What? I it was hard. It was hard for me to deal with that. It really was. But as they say, I had to pull up my big girl panties and I had to pick up the pieces and I had to go on with life. I still had a daughter to raise. That tree is not there. Well, it is definitely that plant. But you know what it is that plant when it needs water, it gets limp, and the leaf, the branches and leaves kind of hang down more, and I think that's why we're seeing it, and we weren't seeing it before. Yes, it's definitely his loss. Well, and to this day, we're still friendly. I love his new wife. She is a wonderful person and treats me with dignity and respect and loves my daughter and loves my granddaughter. So I couldn't ask for a better co-grandmother than her. My ex has never once admitted that he was wrong or given me a reason at all for what he did. But because I'm a Christian and it's the right thing to do, I have forgiven him. I will never forget how he hurt me, but I have forgiven him and I can go on with life and I can make it happy times for my daughter and not be a pain in the butt like I could be. So I try very hard to Make everybody happy. I used to be what they call a doormat. I'd let anybody walk on me, you know, and people would find out that I had a very big giving heart. Um, and because of that, they take advantage sometimes. Yes, maybe we were meant to just be friends. Yes, I was the same way till I found out he was in the mob and was busted in New York with 197 others on a RICO, and I had no clue. So I feel our marriage was a lie. He lived a double life, hit me hard, but I went on. Exactly, checking convictions. You don't always know people. You know, we think we know a person. You think after 29 years of marriage, I would have seen it coming or something. But I swear to you, the night before he left, which he had already been talking to this other woman for 6 months before he decided to leave. But the night before he left, we ate dinner as a family. I cooked dinner. We sat at the kitchen table. We ate dinner. We had good conversation. And we went to bed. He slept in the bed with me. I mean, just like everything was normal. I got up and went to work that morning, and that was it. When I came home, he was gone. So I understand what you're saying. Checking convictions. It does make you strong. It makes you stronger than you ever knew you could be. Love is fine, Mama. Sometimes it really is. And I think people can put on a mask and they can, live a double life. They can, they find out your weaknesses. They find out what will hurt you and what makes you cling to somebody. And that's what they do. That's right. I mean, my daughter was 17, but she still had a year of high school. Good morning, Trouble. She still had a year of high school to get through. Good morning, F417H. It is 6:43 here, or 8:43 here, and it's 6:42 wherever you're at. I'm in South Georgia. Anyway, lost my train of thought there for a minute. Oh, so I still had to get her through high school, get her through college. I didn't have a choice. I had to continue working to make a living, to support us. And I did. I did everything I had to do and could do. Do y'all notice my lip on this side is like down, like sagging down a little bit? I wonder if I've had a mini stroke, because I never noticed that before. But this lip, this lip goes up when I talk. This lip on this side does not. Well, I hope that's not what it is. That's right. And checking conviction, I'm sure your children are thankful that you did go on with your life and that you were able to raise them and become that strong woman. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird because I've never noticed that before. But actually, it just seems like this whole side of my face seems droopier than the other side. I hope it's not because of these new teeth. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know when it started. I've just noticed it sitting here talking, and I'm like, that lip doesn't seem to be going up as high, or at least I can't see my teeth as good on that side. Maybe, I don't know. It's weird. Well, congratulations. I'm so glad that you are a proud, strong mama. Doesn't feel numb or tingle or anything. And I really can't tell that the teeth are hurting on that side or anything. That's right. You never know how strong you are until something like that happens. Face exercises. I need to make different expressions, I guess. Oh my gosh, let's talk about being a grandma, okay? I love my daughter with everything I had. I will definitely keep an eye on it. But I loved my daughter with everything I had. And then she had a baby, and I became a grandmother. And now I have all this new love for my granddaughter. And I love my daughter even more because she gave me this grandbaby. Well, thank you, Loyal. I feel like I'm getting stronger every day and feel better. Never know how strong you are until you have no choice but to be strong. Exactly. And also, my opinion on marriage and living fairy tales changed because, like I had said, I really felt like he was my knight in shining armor, that he was going to save me and we were going to live happily ever after. And there are no fairy tales. And you can't live life thinking it's a fairy tale. You have to live with your eyes wide open. And so when my daughter was getting engaged and going to get married, she came and said, well, Mama, what do you think? What do you think about marriage? I know you're not all for it. And I said, no, 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 no. I am for marriage, but I'm for marriage under the right conditions. Even though you love somebody with all your heart, you do not know that person 100%. You never can know. And you never know what's going to happen. So I told her, get your own credit, put things in your name as well, keep your money separate. Y'all can have a joint account to pay bills out of, but the rest of your money, keep it separate. And always, keep your eyes open. If you see something you don't think is quite right, bring it up. Communicate. Talk about it. Checking Conviction says, at this age, 60, I look at life so much differently now. Every second counts, and I want to be positive and with kindness towards others. Widow says, my grandson is the only thing left of my son. Exactly. Thank you, Widow. And Always Loyal says, my grandma raised me, or I don't know where I'd be. That's right. Grandparents are very important to our children. Very important. My grandmother, I only knew her until I was 8, and she didn't live close by. So I didn't see her a lot until towards the end when she was sick and she moved in with my aunt. And then I saw her a little bit more frequently, but it was never go to grandma's house, have grandma babysit us or anything like that. And she was my only grandparent still alive when I was born. Then with my daughter, my father had already passed, so she didn't have a grandpa on my side. And then his parents both lived out of town in a different state, and we didn't get to see them very often. And then they both passed away when she was very young, so she didn't have them as grandparents. My mother, kind of, sort of, not such a great mom or grandma. So really, my daughter didn't have a grandparent. So I was bound and determined that my husband and I were going to change that, and that our daughter would have grandparents for her baby. And that's one of the reasons why I had to forgive him, and I have to work with him, be civil with him, so that comes true. Widow says, I'm 41. I'll be 42 in April. Excuse me. Checking Conviction says she's young. May And Checking Conviction says, I may be 60, but I feel in my head like 36. LOL. My body, totally a different story. It feels like 160. LOL. Okay. I feel like mentally, I'm about 18, you know, physically. Yeah, I'm pushing 60 or later. Um, okay, widow. Aw. Thank you for sharing him with me. Aw. Beautiful. He's gorgeous. And no, I would never share anything y'all ask me not to share. If you want to share something with everyone and you want me to put it on the screen or try to download it or whatever, I definitely will. Hey, Roxanne. Roxanne and I were on the phone on a video call last night for almost, well, I'm not even sure how long, over an hour, trying to get her StreamYard and YouTube going so she could go live on StreamYard, and found out, excuse me, that she has another system playing, um, and she has OBS that she goes live on for her gaming stuff, and it was blocking the StreamYard, so we couldn't use StreamYard. But she can actually go live on the OBS if she wants to. And so we worked on that, but it wasn't something Roxanne was doing wrong. It was definitely a computer program issue. Yes, he is a big boy. His daddy was 6'5". Oh my goodness. That is big. That is tall. Norma says, I have 16 grandkids and one great grandchild. Miss Norma is the epitome of a grandmother. Let me tell you, she's on her, she already raised one grandson. Now she's raising a granddaughter and grandson. She's amazing. I am blessed to know her and to see how she lives her life. Thank you, Norma. Widow, you're not going to believe this. When I just read your comment, I didn't take it as go live. I took it as go live. So I was like, okay, she must be going to come back and she'll need help then. Okay, well, look me up if you do. She says, oh yeah, when I go live again, I'm going to need help because I'm not tech savvy. Well, you just ask me. If Norma and I can learn how to do it, anybody can learn how to do it. And I can more than talk you through it. We can get on a video call and you can share your screen to where I can see what's going on, and then I can talk you through it. Yes, Norma Kay is a great, great lady. I know a lot of people have subbed up to our channel, Real Life Happens, which that's really Norma's channel. I just help out. But please sub up to that channel. She really is amazing. And once you get to know her crafts that she does, you will be amazed. She sees things and how to make these crafts that, I'm like, okay, I'm not sure I know what you're talking about. And then all of a sudden she'll make it and you're like, oh, okay. But it's because I'm not crafty, and that does make a difference. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link for her channel. Any of you that want to drop your link, please feel free. And Checking Convictions, I need to get you a wrench as well. All right. Oh, it looks like purple's fixing to come on. Here's the link. Whoops, here's the link. Turn that sound off. All right. There's the link for the Real Life Happens and checking convictions. Add as a moderator. Good morning, Rick One Ball. How are you? Must be late where you're at. Rick, do you want to be a mod? You want a blue wrench so you can drop your channel? Let's do that. That way you can drop your channel whenever you come on. And I wish y'all would drop your channels so everybody can sub up. And I do appreciate you coming in, Rick. I'm still getting people saying how great it was to have you on. So we'll have to definitely do it again. Even somebody who really didn't really watch my channel much, another creator, actually saw that and commented, and they've been coming in and checking out my channel now just because of seeing you on my channel. So I do so appreciate you doing that. And I think everybody's a little, intimidated to ask people to come on and be their special guests, but they really should, because sometimes you just ask and they'll say yes. It surprises me. But yeah, y'all drop your channels. And Checking Conviction, I know you have a pretty big channel. If you ever want to think about coming on as a special guest, I would love to have you. I do that on Friday nights at 7 o'clock. And I try to have, a special guest on Friday nights. And then Saturday nights at 7 o'clock, I do the Talent Crafts Showcase, where I let people come up and display their talent and show us their crafts. And we just talk about different hobbies, and we just really have a good time. You're welcome, checking convictions. Oh, you would be honored to do it. Wonderful. Wonderful. Can we go ahead and set up a date? I tell you what, my email is in my About section. If you don't mind, drop me an email and we'll figure out what day is good for you. Hopefully, Eloise is going to be my special guest this Friday night. And then possibly next Friday night, you could be my special guest. I just love having somebody come up on panel that, people want to talk to and find out what's going on with them. So that would be so great. Yes, and you can share the screen and show some of your videos if you like. I love that. I showed Widow's video, and Widow, you're right, I did get a copyright strike. And so in order to keep that up, I had to keep that whole live up. I had to delete out that song, which is stupid, but that's what I did. So, and anybody else who would like to come up and be a special guest, I'm going to do Norma one night. I have to get with her about her schedule, because I would like to have her come up and talk more about her crafts and just her life in general. She hurt her back at a very young age and has had back problems most of her adult life, from about in her 20s. And she's amazing for what she can do, even though she's in pain. All right, with Checking Convictions, we're going to have you come on a Saturday night talent and craft showcase as well. So you can be a special guest on a Friday, and then you can come on a Saturday and show us your crafts and your painting as well. And I know Widow does a lot of coloring. That's very beautiful too. It's funny you said, I'm not so crafty, but I can color. That's right. I've seen some of it. Um, I really enjoy talking to you ladies and getting to know everyone. Um, I like a small group. I really do. I'm not looking to get monetized either. I don't care if I ever get the 1,000 subs or the 4,000 watch hours, because I don't know. I am on disability and I don't want anything to mess with that. And I don't really, do it in hopes of making money. I do it in hopes of reaching people and connecting with people. And if I'm able to do that, then that makes me happy. Um, and I really just enjoy knowing there's a community out there of people that whenever I pop on, somebody's going to come on and talk to me. And I love that about all of you. Yes, checking convictions. That adult coloring books are very popular right now. And it just seems like since I've been meeting different people from different areas of YouTube, different channels, I just feel like I have a fuller life. I'm getting some of my needs met on the spiritual level. Exactly. See, she took off her monetization, and she's not there for the money. She doesn't have a cash app. That's me. I mean, yes, I'm paying for my Canva. I'm paying for StreamYards. Um, but that's it. That's all it costs me to do these lives and things. And so that's not that much. And if it's my only form of entertainment, that's still cheap, very cheap. So well, and I have to pay for internet to be able to, but I would have internet anyway. Um, but excuse me, until I got up at 5:30, I'm getting sleepy too. Um, well, and the thing about it is, um, let me see. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're right. They are twins. My goodness. Wow. Oh, Widow, thank you for sharing those with me. You're going to have me bawling. Okay. She did say I could show her pictures, her color. So let me. Okay. It's a beautiful elephant. These widow colored. Then there's this one. And there's that. Is that your third eye, widow? I learned that from iris, that we have a third eye that we need to open up. Okay. See, and I love that. I love that people are willing to show things, you know. I think on YouTube everybody is so afraid of being doxxed, and you know, you don't really know who you can trust and who you can't. And so people, that's why um all this fussing is going on. Yeah, the girl one is beautiful. But all this fussing that's been going on, you know, it's all because people don't talk to each other, and people are taking stories, bits and pieces of stories, and one person tells one, "Hello, Savannah. I'm sorry, I didn't even see you coming in." Um, and I know Purple is live, so if any of you need to go or feel like you need to go to Purple's, you go right on ahead. I totally understand. I support Purple. I just can't handle all of the drama, and so I don't listen to all of it anymore. Um, I get it. I find out enough about what's going on. Rick, are you still in here? I got to tell you something my daughter said about you. I don't know if Rick is still in here or not. You're really depressed, Savannah. Oh, no, 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 no. Let's talk about it. I know you've been in a lot of pain with your hip because you fell. Yes, everybody give Savannah love and hugs in the chat, please. Oh, wow. I just have trouble doing it that way. Let me do it on here. Well, I guess Rick isn't in here anymore, but my daughter said, oh, go right ahead, Widow. I totally understand. We will talk later. Savannah said her puppy wouldn't stop eating everything, and I gave her to my cousin. Oh, well, that's what we have to do sometimes, Savannah. Oops. Um, Prayers and love to you. I know you're having a hard time. Well, you know, if you feel like you need to go, Savannah, over there and help out, I understand. Please don't not go because of me. Um, oh, I know. It's hard. It's hard when you get attached to an animal because we tend to, um, you know, we think of them as members of the family. If it's too crazy, I'll be back because I just can't absorb all that. And checking, yes, I'll read you. Great. I really want her to read me too. She already did pick up when I was talking about my dad one time, and she already did pick up on that. So, well, Savannah, and I've told everybody this, you are welcome here. And I want everybody to feel like they can come over here and talk. That's right. All that nonsense, that negativity, and seeing our friends being upset, it really doesn't help us. Well, they don't really talk to me either, guys. I mean, some of you have. That's why you're here. That's why I talk to you. There's been certain ones that have always said hello to me and always been nice to me. And then there's other ones who aren't and who don't talk to me, and that's okay. That's right. Let's focus on positive things, not on the negativity. Purples didn't used to be like that. It really did feel more like a family. Bye, Norma. Have a great day. That's right. And sometimes that's all we need. That's all we want is for somebody to talk to us, to hear us, to really listen to us. And I mean, I don't care, how many people come over. I don't care about the numbers. That's not what it's about for me. For me, it is the connection and having people to talk to. Yes, it is. This is like family to me. And Widow, you're a very important part of that family. That's right. And sometimes things that used to be a good fit for us aren't a good fit anymore. And that's okay. That's nothing against anybody. It's just that sometimes we have to do what's best for us. That's true. Always. All we can do is pray for them and move on with our lives and do what we need to do for ourselves. That's right. It'll never be about clicks and views for me. I don't care if I have 100,000 subscribers and a million watch hours. I'll still be the same Echo that I am today. I promise y'all that. I haven't changed in 60 years. I don't think I'm going to change now. Exactly, Savannah. That's what we all do. That's right. Don't let them rob you of your joy. Oh my gosh. Always loyal. You should be a preacher, ma'am. You really should. Well, and he probably, Savannah, doesn't have the mental capacity to understand, because he's a man. Nothing against him. Nothing against him or against anybody who has a man. I'm just saying, men don't get it like women do. And most of us in here have had something tragic happen in our lives that makes us understand that tragedy in other people. Savannah, honey, I am so sorry that she did that. That's my new motto. Men do suck. I mean, I'm not saying I wouldn't love to have somebody come into my life and love me and take care of me the way I would love and take care of them, but I don't see that happening. And it's okay. I'm all right with it. Yes, I do pray God sends me a godly man, because maybe that would be the key that was missing in my, relationship. He believed in God, but he didn't believe in God the way I do. Grandchildren bring us so much joy. And she is in there fussing a little bit, y'all, but she'll go to sleep. She probably was asleep and heard me talking and woke up again. And something else I've learned, you have to love yourself and you have to take care of yourself. Because if you don't love yourself, nobody else can love you. And if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of anybody else either. I know that feeling. That's how I was when my granddaughter was born. I said I have to get my life straightened out. I have to get my health in order. I have to, get busy living, because I wanted to be here to help raise her. So I totally get that, Savannah. I'm sorry that your daughter made that decision, and maybe if you pray about it, God can soften her heart and maybe, bring him back into your life. You make me cry, Savannah. We're going to have to try to get together. You only live about 3 hours away from me. And Roxanne, I don't know if you're still in here. She lives 4 or 5 hours away from me, but I'm going to make a trip up to visit her. Oh, I know. I grew up with a narcissistic mother who made me feel like I was less than my entire life. I don't want to cry on here. That's right, Savannah. You're no longer alone. You have us now. There you go. There's Roxanne. That's right. She's in Savannah as well. I mean, she's in Georgia as well, Savannah. Roxanne is a wonderful lady too. I've been talking to her a little bit and getting to know her, and I'm pleased to have her in my chats, and I'm pleased to be able to call her my friend. Yes, I understand abuse since the day you were born. My mother didn't want to have me. She had children because my dad wanted children, not because she wanted children or because she loved children. And she always emotionally, mentally, and physically abused me. And yet will never to this day take any responsibility. Well, unconditional love sometimes, but most of the time not. You know, because those kids, and I hate to say it, but they're not 100% you. They're, 50% you and 50% your spouse. And so sometimes you get the bad part of your spouse in your kids, and it doesn't work out to be unconditional love. You will come through stronger out of this, and you will help someone else one day, whether you realize it or not. it will be your testimony. We have talked, Savannah, and you know I have a child like that, and it is hard, but that is their choice. It isn't your choice. That's right. And as long as you keep the lines of communication open and you assure them that you'll take them back into your life, no problem. Um, oh, his favorite name. Yeah, but just keep the lines of communication open and just be there because one day they'll come back to you. It's okay, always loyal. It's another part of my story that has made me a strong woman. And I do love myself. And that's the key. You have to love yourself. No matter what anybody else says or does, at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. Aw, he gave you the name Nan Nan. Aw, it's so sweet. I don't know why I picked Granny, but I guess I like Granny off Beverly Hillbillies, so I wanted to be Granny. I bet it did, Savannah. I bet it did. I know my mother taught me everything not to do as a mother. You're a Nana. Yeah, that's what my ex's wife is. She's Nana, which is good. That's what she wanted to be. So we have Nana, Grandpa, and Granny. And then her dad is still alive. So there's a Pop or Papa who is the great grandfather. So my granddaughter is very blessed. Very, very blessed. Roxanne's a granny too. Yeah. Yeah, I think Norma is a mamaw and her husband is papaw. Papaw and mamaw. But I've had other friends from Ohio who have that who say that too, mamaw and papaw. Well, at least you had her, Savannah, and you could call her mom, and your kids had her as a nana. I agree too. Always loyal. You are one wise lady. And we are so glad you found our group. I'm glad all of you are here and have been here and will continue to come here because, you know, I do want to have that connection with people and have people I can pick up the phone and call and say, hey, today is not a good day. I need a little pep talk. Mm. Savannah, you definitely need to get my phone number. Um, if you can email me, or I could put it in back chat if you want to just come up to look at the back chat and get the phone number. Well, you're right. You're all right. You guys are so smart. We do have people in our lives when we need them. And again, I don't think your spouse, Savannah, he doesn't get it. And so the best thing to do is to tell him to leave you alone and just deal with it on your own. Come to us. We'll help you deal with it. And it does sound a little toxic, but you may not be in a position where you can move out of that. Well, see, that's good. Checking has been an odd inspiration for my videos, Savannah says. That's great. Oh, that's so sad. And the video will be coming out in a few days, but I'm gonna start doing the grief support group on Tuesdays at 10 a.m. and Thursdays at 10 a.m. And even though you ladies might not feel like you have grief that you need to work on, you may have some other emotions you would like to talk about, and you're more than welcome. All you have to do is email me. I'll email you the private link because we do it as a private live. That way, it's only the people that are in the group that even know who's involved. Yeah, Savannah and checking convictions. I think you are both lucky to have each other, and Widow as well. And if you find it in your heart to connect with me and to connect with Always Loyal, we'll have a tight knit little group, and Roxanne as well. Roxanne is going to be a friend for life. So we're all in this together, ladies. We all have a road to travel. Great. And Savannah, you take your time. You go slow at learning how to trust us, and that's fine. I understand. You don't know us. And so you do need to take your time and get to know everyone. But I just want to be here um, to provide that space for people to come together and make friendships, and also to provide a space for people that need to talk about things that they might not want to talk about with everyone. Yes, Savannah, you should release it. Maybe it would help. Um, maybe it would help you too by releasing it. And yes, when Widow I didn't even know Widow more than saying hi to her in chat. I think I had commented on one of her videos one time, and she asked me what I meant by my comment, and I tried to explain it. And then it was like every time I saw her, we would say hi. And that was about it. And then she was in that terrible coma and everything. And then when she started popping back in, I was like, I really was worried about you, and I'm glad that you're doing better and things like that. And then we started talking, and now it's like I consider her. She said she was 41, going to be 42. I'm 60. So that's what, 18 years. I could be her mother. I do kind of feel like I would take her on as my daughter. Well, you come here for laughs too, then. Savannah, we're a bunch of funny people. Let me tell you. If you don't want to talk about anything, you don't have to. And we definitely do some silly stuff and have fun. And that's the whole point of having the Friday night special guest and having Saturday talent and craft showcase so that we can all share with each other. Oh, wow. Well, and she's still kicking, as my daughter, or as my sister says, who is 62, upright and moving forward. That's what we need to do. Thank you, Roxanne. We love you too. Oh, always. That's terrible. That is terrible. Well, I'm not sure how old you are, but I can be your mama too if you need one. Well, yes, I'm sure you're thankful to have had your grandma to raise you. Exactly, Savannah. That's why we do crafts and we do YouTube, is to escape our reality for a little while and have a good time and be able to have friends and laugh and do what we need to do. Oh, I'm sorry, Savannah. I've learned over the years that, we don't always get the family we want, but sometimes you have to make your own family. You have to decide that, you're going to let people in and you're going to let people be a part of your family and let them love you. Oh, wow. That must be why the cancer killed everybody. Wow. Well, thank you, Checking Convictions, for coming today and for being in the chat and communicating with us. That's what it's all about. Really, when it comes down to it, it really is about us being able to talk to each other. Okay, Savannah, so they were pretty old when you were born. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I've watched that movie with her, about her. Oh, wow. So you've lost your grandparents, your parents, your siblings. That's hard. Well, we're here for you, always loyal too. I love that name. I bet it wasn't at all hard for you to pick that name. Um, Savannah and Checking Convictions. Check out the song "God Only Knows" by For King and Country, because God only knows what we've been through. It's a beautiful song. It'll bring you to tears. If they would allow me to have it as my theme song, I would have it as my theme song. Ooh, okay, everybody. Let's pray for checkings. Play for checking conviction. Um, Health concerns are very hard to deal with because it's the unknown. You don't know what is causing it, and it's very hard to uh, find comfort. I hope you can go to a doctor. Yes, give it to God. Dear Lord, I pray that whatever is going on with checking conviction, that you'll put your hands on her. And if it be your will, God, please heal her. Please be with her as she goes to the doctor and finds out what's wrong. And be with her and help her have strength she'll need to fight whatever the battle may be. All these things we pray in Jesus' precious name. Amen. I've never prayed on YouTube before, ladies. Felt good, though. And God is the one. He's the only one that can save us and help us. Please do, and let us know what's going on. Okay, that's the second time you guys have almost made me cry today. Oh. Oh, you are so welcome. I know I am almost in tears myself. And the funny thing about it is that I do the ugly cry. I don't cry pretty. And I don't want to do that. Well, Savannah, we pray that yours is nothing serious and you need to get it seen about as well. That's right. You guys are like sisters. That's wonderful. Caffeine lump. I don't know what that means. Okay, so let me show y'all this video I made about everybody wanting to be heard. It's coming. Of course, it's gonna buffer. I'm sorry. Let me start over. Let me try this one. For some reason, that didn't want to play very well, so let's do this one. Well, come on. I don't know why I always have to have technical difficulties. Okay. 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 I don't know why it always seems like it does stuff doesn't play good on here. Um well, the music is the free. Hey, widow. It's the free music on YouTube, and I just download it. Yeah, and I mean, I tried to do this channel in that direction to begin with, um, and then I kind of went off into about my divorce and stuff like that, and then I kind of went off on the being 60. But it doesn't matter what age you are. Everybody wants to be heard, and everybody wants to have a place that they can go to relax and hang out and that kind of thing. Was it really terrible over there, widow? I figured it would be. Right. And that's the thing. If you want the song to have lyrics and you want it to be a meaningful part of the video, you really do have to have, the music that you will get the strike with. But it doesn't matter. Frank is on why? Why? I don't understand. I don't understand. Frank is so he bounces from one thing to the next. I don't understand why she would even entertain that. But that's just my opinion. Well, yeah, we need to find some good music that won't get us copyright struck. Oh, I know, Savannah. I thought about it. Even before he had the falling out with Heidi, I really thought there was issues there. Widow says, yes, when I make my videos, I'm so weird with my lyrics because I want my message to come through. Well, and it does, Widow, it really does. And it does make a difference. And like you said, if you don't care about getting monetized, then those strikes really don't mean anything. Oh, Always Loyal says, I'm on a strict diet, and if I were from it, stray from it, I get a lot of information. I'm going to be putting healthy foods I make on my channel in case someone else might benefit from it. And that's a great idea always, and I'm sure there will be people. No, it was just a copyright claim. Um, with a just a copyright claim. It wasn't a strike. It was just the claim. But I didn't want to have to take the whole thing down, so I did it that way. And I know as long as I'm not monetized, it really doesn't make any difference. What kind of food are you talking about, Loyal? Always loyal. Um, right. And if they flag it, I'm just afraid if they do it too many times that eventually they will do something to the channel. But I don't know, for sure. Yeah, I probably should have just left it alone. Well, that's what I should do then. I should go ahead and do my God Only Knows from King and Country and just take the copyright claim, but still be able to use it on my channel because I love that song. Yeah, and I just cut out that portion of it. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. So it's almost like a food allergy type thing. Well, we could all use to lose some pain and some weight. I bet it has. That's wonderful. How did you find out that you had to change all that? Oh, celiac disease. Okay. Okay, checking conviction. Thank you for coming in, and you can tell your mother we love her and hope she has a great day. Yeah, well, that celiac disease, that's being, you have to pretty much be gluten free, right? Well, Widow, the reason I said that was because I know of another creator who was playing music on their channel that was copyrighted, and they kept getting copyright strikes, and then YouTube actually shut them down a couple times because it's almost like when we tell you not to use it, and then you keep using it, you know. So I'm not sure either. I'm not sure how all that works, but I would hate for your channel to get taken either. And if checking says don't worry about it, she's probably right not to worry about it. Oh, wow. Loyal says, I got tired of hurting and doctor wasn't helping. So I stopped eating for 2 days, nothing but water. The pain went away and upset stomach went away. I researched, found out. Okay. Well, and you know what though? YouTube is making some changes. They're getting stricter about the foul language. So I'm not sure what else. Well, hallelujah and praise God always that you figured it out. You did. You healed yourself with God's help and with him giving you the wisdom and the knowledge to know that you needed to find out for yourself. Right, Savannah? They're not going to be tolerating all that foul language. Now, I myself, I don't swear. I might, every now and then a little baby cuss word to slip out. I always tell my daughter, if you hear me cussing, call the police because something is going to happen. Because I'm that mad that I'm resorting to using cuss words. I just don't in my normal everyday language. But I don't have a problem with people who do. That's on them. I just don't myself. So that won't really hurt me or my channel. Oh my goodness. Well, that's okay, widow. um, an army vet, so you have that kind of lingo. That's fine. Y'all just have to be careful. That's all. Or we'll have to be private. Do a private live, and then you can say whatever you want to say. I don't think they can do anything to us on a private. Okay, so I need to write that down. Both Eloise, Relevant, I call her Eloise because I can't say relevant very well. Said she would come as a special guest. And checking said she would come as a special guest. And we're going to have checking come on a Saturday night for crafts. And I'm still waiting to hear back from Iris as a special guest. And I reached out to the lady with the van life again. Maybe I'll hear back from her. I think it's Livy. I want her as a special guest. Okay. Yeah, calling her glitz and glam might be a lot easier too. Um, and that sounds like, you had to do it yourself because the doctors they weren't doing what you needed to help you. So always let me ask you, you said last night, I think it was, that you have a disabled daughter that you take care of. Do you ever get a break? Do you ever use that respite care or anything to have somebody come in and stay with her so you can get a break? You don't? Can you look into that? Because I just feel like, I don't want you to get burned out. I want you to be able to have a little bit of time for yourself. Does she require 24-hour care? You do characters too, Savannah? I didn't know that. I think they're hilarious on their channel. Okay. Okay. A crazy YouTube lawyer? Ah. Well, Savannah, you might want to come on and do that for us sometime. I'm sure that would be hilarious. Oh, okay. Oh, and Tara rises you. Oh, see, I didn't know that. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. Always loyal. I just don't want you to get burned out. Being a caregiver, and you too, Savannah, or taking care of your mom. Don't let yourself get burned out doing that. And it's not selfish at all. Um, it's not selfish to um, take care of yourself so that you have enough to give someone else. You know where that name comes from? Tara Rise. I know Tara does terrorize people. Yeah, ladies, we have to always look out and take care of ourselves and remember that it's not a selfish thing to take care of yourself first. That's true. Oh, thank you. Thank you, checking. Yeah, think about the name Tara. Well, Tara, as in, wasn't that the house in Gone with the Wind? Wasn't that the name of the plantation? See, I don't think some of these conversations could be had on the other channels. I just don't. That's why I'm glad. Yes, Gone with the Wind and Atlanta. Yep. Okay, thank you. Checking convictions. I will. I'll send you some possible dates, and we'll see which works best for you. Um, that'll be great. It'll be absolutely wonderful. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. All right. I was thinking of Tara on YouTube, and she does terrorize people, I think. But yeah, so that the plantation, after it burned, it rises up. Very clever, Savannah. Yes, very, very clever. Okay, so Savannah is terrorize and YouTube lawyer. Wow. Very good. Very interesting. I would have never known that. That might be a secret. You might not want to tell people that. Yeah, no, we won't give away your secret. Always Loyal, that would be great. You can put it on your channel, and then you can come over on a Saturday night when we do the talent and craft showcase, and you can come up and share her video. All right, I'm gonna put you down on my list too. Always, oh, I can't write this morning. Always video daughter. Great. Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. I want us all to share what we have going on in our lives. And if it's a talent, if it's a craft, even if it's just something you feel in your heart, you want to say or do, that's what I want us to do, really. Oh, that would be so sweet, Savannah, if you did. That would be really sweet and really nice. I'm sure Brandy would really appreciate it. I can't believe the stuff they drug her through, too. Just so needless and uncalled for. I mean, we only need, you know, time to spend with each other to get to know each other. And sometimes that's all we have is time on our hands, time to get to know people. But I do like the idea of having a place where people can, come. Oh, I do too. That calligraphy where you can do it all real pretty. I love that too. Oh, really? I should have you do my granddaughter's name, Anais Marie, and I could frame it and put it in her room. That'd be so cool. No, you really don't. Checking, you don't know what people are going through or what they've been through. Yeah, and that's why so many people think, oh, we'd have nothing in common. You know, you don't know what we would have in common or not have in common. And a lot of people, I tell you one thing, when I went through my divorce, I didn't tell anybody on my job. Um, and nobody knew for an entire year until it came out in the newspaper that the divorce was final. And somebody asked me about it. And of course, I told the truth and I said, yes, I'm divorced. And, they asked me what had happened. And I explained the story. And that was all, all was said. And then one day I was in the break room with 4 or 5 ladies. And one of them said, you know, don't beat yourself up. And I'm like, what? And she's like, I heard what happened to you, and that's terrible. And, but don't beat yourself up about it. And come to find out, every single one of those ladies had either a bad breakup, an abusive boyfriend type situation, or had already had a divorce. And that was shocking to me because I never would have thought that of any of them. And after that, then I was able to talk about it. And then I realized I deprived myself of having people to talk to about it. My dad handed me a piece of paper with the letters on it. Said it took years to learn that. I went in the room, did his name, and handed it to him. He was shocked. Wow. Yes, exactly. And just for somebody to say, I've been there, I've gone through that, I can feel your pain. I mean, no two people's pain is exactly the same, and I understand that. But just the fact of knowing there's somebody who's been through something, that can relate to your situation, it makes it easier when you have that and have a support system. Well, Savannah, don't say it anymore. You have a support system now. And I'm yawning, but it's only because I'm sleepy. Um, but you have a support system now. You have all of us, and we're here to support you in any way that we can. Well, you don't have to pay us anything. All you have to do is show up. That's about it. I don't ask for any money. As Lord only knows, I am on a fixed income myself, living on disability. So I really can't, do memberships or do super chats. I do every great once in a while. I might, but I really don't have the money to do that kind of stuff. And I probably never will. So I can't do that. Widow, are you still with us? I don't know. Roxanne? Not sure. Anyway, don't be shy. Whoever's watching in the background, don't be shy. A few weeks ago, I went into a chat with Creek Squad for Ryan Upchurch. They are two truckers. I told them about Monkey. Oh, all right. Oh, definitely. Okay, Roxanne, I just didn't know if you were still with us. Oh, Savannah, that's so nice. That's good. See there? That's right. Checking. We may never be rich in money, but find to be very rich with the people that come into my life, my little world. Exactly. Amen to that. So am I, Savannah. I'm very, very thankful and blessed. That was probably one of the best things I could have ever done. Oh, you were eating? Okay. Um, when I decided to go over to KK's bingo that night, it was just like I I wanted to play bingo. I didn't know I would meet people. Oh, I know. That was terrible, terrible things she did. So sad. But I went in there and I played bingo, and from there I've met so many people. And now, whereas before I only had a couple channels I would go watch, and now I have too many channels to watch. I can't even watch them all because they are on at the same time as other things, and sometimes I have to pick and choose what I'll watch. Mhm. Focus on positive things. You'll feel much better. Yes, me too. I always feel better being positive and kind. Me too. Same here. Exactly. I mean, it takes the same amount of energy to be nice as it does to be mean and ugly. Exactly. And Savannah, that's what makes it so hard to accept what she did, because it was sneaky and underhanded, and he would have given it to her. All she had to do was ask. And it's not like she needed it either. I'm sure he was taking care of his mama. Well, sometimes money goes to people's heads. They say money is the root of all evil. Yeah, agreed. You're right. You're absolutely right. Yep. Very much so greedy. Oh, making some coffee. I don't drink coffee too much. And cars. Okay. Oh, goodness. He buys dip and chocolate milk and cars. Yeah, I always thought he was a nice guy. I think he just misunderstood. But isn't that how everybody is, basically? Mm, mm. Work at the Sonic because he gives the server a little bag of cash. Does he live in Georgia too? I know he's country, but I don't know. Hmm. I don't know what that means, but I guess it means you're smoking and it helps with your pain. Okay. He made a video about that. Body blue. Oh, Tennessee. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was from Georgia or not. Well, I guess purple got done. All right. I wish she could just stay off and rest and get to feeling better. People making all these accusations make her have to keep coming back on. Mm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll put that on my list of things I need to do. Ryan Upchurch. Wonder if I could get him to come on as a special guest, play some music for us. I could reach out to him and find out. Might. I'm not afraid to ask. I'm not afraid to be told no, so it's okay. I will do that. That's an idea. Yeah, he shouldn't have got involved in that case. Nope, nope, nope. Well, I know he's busy, but can't hurt to ask. You never know. I heard he gave another YouTuber a big donation, like $2,000 to do stuff on their channel. Yeah, that's great. He is a self-made man. Kid G song called "I Don't Wanna." I love that song. Kid G. Okay. I'll look at that too. Oh, wow. So he gave a lot of people donations. Got it. Cool. Welcome in, everyone. I guess a few people coming since Purple got off. I hope y'all are having a great day. It's Thursday. We're having a good morning, having some good conversation. Don't be shy. You can talk. Everybody's welcome. Everybody can talk. Everybody can be heard. I have plenty of days like that, Savannah. Some days I don't want to do anything. Oh, I love fishing. I used to go fishing with my dad all the time when I was a kid. That's a hobby I wish I could take back up. Wish I had somebody to go fishing with. Maybe I should pray about that. I have to start my prayer list here again. Let's see. He's coming to Savannah March the 3rd. Ooh, my dad loved to fish. Yes, so did mine. Had to make coffee since up late with Harold and his wig singing. I know, he's such a nut. Um, I lived in Indiana as a child, and I grew up in Indiana, and so we had bad winters and snow and ice and all that, and so we would go ice fishing. Oh, how cool! I would love to hear it. Um, but we'd go ice fishing. We'd go fishing off the dock, off the pier or whatever in Lake Michigan. We would go fish off the bank off on a river. We would go out in his boat. Um, so I've done just about every kind of fishing there is. I've not done the fly fishing where you go out in the waders, that I haven't done. And I haven't done any deep sea fishing. But everything else I've pretty well done. I've fished for perch. I've fished for bluegill, for bass, for trout. Oh, okay, Savannah, maybe you can think of it, recreate it, and you could email it to me and I can read it on the talent night. Oh, I know always. There's nights I don't get much sleep either, and I think, oh, break out the coffee pot. But funny thing is I bought decaffeinated coffee. So even if I got coffee or got the coffee pot out and made myself coffee, it'd be decaf. So it wouldn't really help me wake up. Okay, there's my email. And yes, I think everybody knows now my real name is Echo. So many people said living my best life at 60 was too long of a name. So you can call me Living or you can call me Echo. Um, I didn't know that on Facebook you can do the voice. Yeah, checking. Don't be doxing yourself unless you just want people to know because, you know, call you checking or CC. Okay. Um, Savannah, you'll have to show me that about Facebook. I don't know how that works. Um, I do have a Discord that I made for my when I just had my dog's channel, and it's my Discord is Chloe the Chewini. If anybody wants to join the Discord, I can send you an invitation or whatever. Um, I just got my first person in there, Miss Roxanne, last night because we were trying to figure out a way to be able to do the video call. And she has Android and I have iPhone. And so that didn't work out, but we ended up doing it. Well, checking, that's how I feel about it too. I mean, I basically tell you where I live and um, what my name is. You know, I mean, there's really nothing they can dig up on me, so I don't care. All right, always let me write that down. Uh, at gmail.com. Right, I understand that, Savannah, but my ex, he's been to my house before. I'm not worried about that. Yes, Lord. I mean, if they want to dig stuff up on you, they're going to. It doesn't matter how we try to hide or anything. And I don't care. Oh, then you better not. You had better not. Yeah, that's not good, Savannah. Not good at all. You probably don't even live in Savannah, do you? Yes, definitely be careful. Well, I know I had to pass a background check when I moved in these apartments because they're not rent controlled, but rent based on your income. So they have to thoroughly check you out. You can't have any kind of child abuse or be on the sex registry or anything like that. No violent criminal background or anything like that. I don't think it was an FBI background check, but it was a pretty thorough background check, and I passed that. So okay, yes, yes, definitely defend yourself. And even if you have to go to jail or prison for the rest of your life, you will have the peace of mind of knowing that you did what you could to take care of yourself. And I'm not condoning violence, but right. Um, Checking convictions. Can you be a foster parent if you're a single person, like myself? But see, I only have one bedroom. I would need a separate bedroom, I think. Yeah, Savannah. He might end up in a body bag. Put him in your hot lava. Okay, but I have to have a separate bedroom for the child to sleep in. often thought about that I should try to get into a two-bedroom apartment. Mm. Wow, that's true. Always loyal. That would work too. See, I would love to do it. My husband would never let me do it because he said I would get so attached to the children and then I would be heartbroken if they gave them back to their families or whatever. But maybe if it was something like that where I knew they were only going to be temporary, I could do it. Oh, that's okay. Checking I do that too. I always write the wrong thing, spell things wrong, and don't check it before I hit send. And anybody that needs to do in capitals, please feel free to do that. I don't have any issue with that at all. I don't, because my phone, I would have to hold the button down, I think, to do it. So I don't. But if you need to be able to see what you're saying, please do. Mm. Yes, go right ahead, checking. No problem. I don't have a problem with it at all. Mm. Well, you know, I feel like they get what they got coming. They mess with us. See, and I have bifocals. Sometimes I can see my phone clearly, and sometimes I take my bifocals off to see it. But I'm nearsighted. I can see up close, but I can't see far off. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. It's not me, ladies. It's the combination of all of us together makes it nice. And I've had some pretty nice chats on my lives. Yeah, I'm not really afraid of anybody either. I mean, I would definitely. Um, Sometimes I feel like that checking. I feel like I can't see at all. I feel like I'm going blind. I have to, because of the diabetes, I had to do the medical eye exam every year, check for bleeders and all of that. And so far, knock on wood, they haven't said I had anything wrong. Exactly. I mean, my daughter knows I go on YouTube, and um, you know, she's the only one I would care about knowing. And she comes in my live sometimes, so I'm not worried about it. That's right, always. If God is for me, who can be against me? Amen. And I don't, and I know we probably should fear God, but I don't. I see him as such a loving father that I'm not afraid of him at all. I know he would never do anything to hurt us. And I can tell you many situations in my life over the years that it had to have been God doing the things that happened, because otherwise things wouldn't have fell into place the way that they did. I don't know if it's that fan blowing, making my eye want to water or what. Okay. Yes. Well, I know who I am as well, and I'm not afraid of these people on YouTube. Savannah, I don't think you're mean, and I understand what you mean. Um, Always loyal. I am in awe of him as well. So we're on the same page as far as that goes. Savannah says she's Irish, Italian, and German redhead. That just means you have a quick fuse. That doesn't mean you're mean. Just means you might go off quick. The redhead part. They say that you have red hair because people need a warning that you could go off on them. Yeah. Checking convictions, your picture looks like you have red hair. Feisty fire. Yeah. Well, and I understand that, Savannah, because like I said, I used to be a doormat. I was a people pleaser. I would do anything to make people like me. And even though they might not really have liked me, but I don't have to please everybody anymore. I worry about pleasing myself and God. That's about all I have to please, you know. And if people don't like me for who I am and what I stand for, then I wouldn't be friends with them anyway. Ooh, checking convictions. Make sure I stay on the good side of you, honey. She said, I am a redhead, green eyed human, rare as hell. And when you piss me off, look out. I will place a mirror in front of my mouth and you will see yourself. Wow. And Savannah has red hair and blue eyes. Y'all are some pretty people. And Savannah says, I don't put up with stupidity. See, that's what gets me in trouble. I'm not saying I'm highly intelligent, but I can carry on a conversation. And I don't have to use cuss words to do it and get my point across. And, you know, stupid people don't find me appealing at all. Well, and not everybody has common self checking convictions. That's something you can't teach either. You either have it or you don't. Always Loyal says, I'm brown eyed, smoky lavender hair. Oh, that sounds beautiful. And of course, I am brown, turning gray hair with brown eyes. Mm. So, checking convictions and always loyal. What part of the country do you live in? Thank you, always loyal. Gray. Yes, but I washed that gray away. Yeah. Well, I didn't used to have but a few little strands here and there. If you look at mine close enough, you'll see it's mostly gray. Okay, Maryland. Maryland. Where is Maryland? That's by Washington D.C. That's far away. And always. Oh, you're from Florida though. Okay, and you're from Minnesota. Wow. Well, you're not in the Georgia group then, are you? But we'll have to keep that in mind. We ever do a trip somewhere. Um, Let me look at the map. So I like to get an idea where people are. And geography was not my first or my best subject. Maryland. Okay. Oh, let's see. Uh, all right. So you are between Philadelphia and Delaware, 8 hours from me. Okay. And then Minnesota. Oh, Minnesota is above Iowa. Okay. Aw. Oh, wow, Savannah. I didn't know that. That's interesting. No, I just flew the comments by, so I can't see. Okay. A winter storm. The governor called out the National Guard. Wow. 22 inches. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Get it to work. There we go. Wow. That is awful. Minnesota. Oh, there she's crying louder. She might be awake now. Um, yeah, I will be right back. No. Wait just a second. We got to put your dress on. We'll put the dress on, you can have it. Okay? Over the head. Sit right here. Okay. Okay. Whoops. Yeah, she's awake. Say that was her nap time. We done talked right through it. No, don't turn off the thing. Here, put your arm in. You sing. What you singing? What you singing? No, don't push buttons. Don't push buttons. No, don't push your buttons. No. There we go. Okay. Fix the button. She says, hi, Anna Eve. Yeah, say hi.
Hi.
Okay, hold still. Let's see if Granny can get it. Yep, Granny has buttons. And you have one button back there for your dress. There you go. There you are. Look how pretty. All right. Okay, here. Did you want this? Yeah, but you also want blanket. I know. Oh. Got to have that old blanket. Okay. Well, I guess everybody's about ready to get on with their day, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and end this. It was very nice, everyone talking and exchanging information. I hope we all can get back together again real soon. So I will be reaching out to those of you who gave me your emails, and we will talk soon. And so thank y'all for having spent this morning with me. I do appreciate it. It's been so much fun. And I will see you next time. Have a blessed day. Oh, she's going to sing to you. Ah, la 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 la. Oh, la 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 la. Give me some love. Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. Oh, she won't give me no love. Oh, she's